Hello there, how's it going? From this video, we are going to start talking about chapter 6, dictionaries. So to begin this chapter, let's discuss what is a dictionary. A dictionary is a collection of key value pairs, key value pairs. That's the most basic definition of a dictionary. Now, we already know about a collection. List is an example of collection. The idea of collection is that it allows us to store multiple pieces of information. So in a list, we can store multiple numbers, multiple strings, and separate them by comma. Now, in a dictionary, we can also store multiple values, but each value has something called a key associated with it. So before I give you an example, let me just give you the syntax. How do we actually create a dictionary? We use curly braces to create a dictionary. If you remember, in order to create a list, we use square brackets. So we start with the left curly braces and end with the right curly braces, and inside we'll have key and values. So key colon and then a value, and then we will have a comma, then another key 2, let's say key 2 colon value 2, and so on and so on and so on. Now and so on and so on and so on. You can have as many key value pairs as you want. Now to give you an example, we can go back to our editor and start writing some code. So let me create a file, touch dictionary.py. Let's open the file dictionary.py. Dictionary. Well, I can just click from here. Let's say I want to create a dictionary for a student. I use curly braces, and let's say I want to store their name. So key would be the name, and then I can give it a value June, and I can store their name, or now I can store their age. Let's say their age, which is a key, I can say the value is 24, and I can keep on going. Let's say their course, let's say their grade is or let's say their GPA, the GPA is, let's say 3.4. That's a very basic example of a dictionary. Now normally when we are creating dictionary, we actually separate each key value pair on its own separate line. It makes it much easier to read like this. And now you can print your dictionary, of course. So the name of the dictionary is a student. So Python dictionary.py. Now it prints the complete dictionary. So one thing very different from dictionary and list is, of course, in a dictionary you have key value pairs. In a list you don't have a key. But moreover, you don't have indexes. You don't have indexing in a dictionary, no indexing. So how do we access each item? Well, we have the keys. The purpose of keys is to actually access each item. If you think about a dictionary, it's like a lookup table. You are saying the name is June, GPA is 3.4, and if you want to access each item from the dictionary, you just need to ask, give me the name or give me the GPA. Now let's run it again. and C. Now the name is June, so the name is June. You can see from the dictionary, the name is June, and the GPA is 3.4. The GPA is 3.4. That's the most basic idea of creating a dictionary and accessing items from a dictionary. The book has an example of an alien. The book is calling it an alien zero. Alien zero. Let's look at that example. We have an alien zero whose color is green and the points are 5. And then you can of course print the complete alien, or you can print each item from the alien using the keys. So the good thing about using a dictionary is that you don't need to know the position, you just need to know the name of the keys, and you can get each item. In a list you need to know where each item is, and you got your complete alien, you got the color, you got the points. So I guess this is it for the introduction. In the next one, we are going to talk more about dictionaries. We are going to talk about the same ideas, how to add item, how to remove item, and so on. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.